So, so I worked the night shift, uh, on Thursday. Not overnight, not overnight. I just happened to close. And not only was it absolutely just crazy busy. Not only was it absolutely crazy busy, so many people had account problems. So many people like were trying to sign up. So many people had questions for me. Oh my gosh. But also, we had this crackhead come in. And I say this because I have dealt with tweakers in numerous different cases. So this guy walks in and immediately he was showing signs that he was just like strung out. Um, Dude comes up to the counter, is babbling, doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, hey man, did you need help with something? It's like, yeah. Y'all have a free day pass? Y'all have a free day pass? I was like, yeah, man, we've got a one-time free day pass for local residents. Uh, do you have an ID that I can look at? Uh, oh yeah. Like starts fumbling around and digging for it. I'm like, all right, cool, man, cool. I just need to verify your age. Just need to verify your address. And then we can get you in. Guy pulls out very strange ID, very strange ID. Just has his date of birth, the expiration date, and his name and his photo and all that. No address. So I'm like, do you have anything else, man? I need something with your date of birth and your address. He's like, oh yeah. This is 24-hour fitness, right? This is 24-hour fitness, right? I was like, no, this is, and he's like, oh, this is gold, this is gold. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Was it fake? No, it wasn't fake. It was split in two. It was split in two, but it wasn't fake. It was definitely like an issued ID. I don't think it was government issued, but it was definitely an ID. Um, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, this is golds. This is golds. He's like, oh, it's not 24 hours. It's not 24-hour fitness. It's not 24 hours. I was like, no, man. This is gold. Do you have any other form of ID that I can check that's got your address on it? He's like, oh yeah. He hands me back the same ID. I was like, okay, man. Maybe I missed it. Let me look again. Checked it out. No, there was no address on it. I was like, hey, man. I'm sorry. I do need to confirm your address. At this point, like I'm like looking for any reason to just say no to this guy. Because I knew if he got into the gym, he was gonna start some shit with somebody, and then I would have to actually physically kick him out of the gym. Wasn't exactly what I was looking to do. It wasn't exactly what I was looking to do. So they say, oh, you mean like, and I was like an ID or a driver's license or anything like that. And he's like, oh, this has got my address on it. I was like, it doesn't, man. Do you have any other form of ID? And he like starts like walking around. He's just like very, very obviously confused. Um, and starts like saying something about how he just got tested for HIV. And I was like, hey, man, you gotta go. You got really mad at that. Thankfully, I had my buddy who was standing beside me, who is big. Like, he's a short king, but he's massive. Like, almost ready to step on stage. Like, his goal is to be stage ready next year so that he can get his pro card. He's just standing there, kind of menacingly, like arms crossed, steps forward. I'm just like, hey man, you really need to go. And then he like gets to the door, like takes a couple steps back inside, all the while mumbling and like not making any sense. Yeah, he is totally built like a tank. Seriously, like dude is stacked. Um, finally, finally, this guy like leaves, starts pacing outside the building, and at this point, it's like, it's whatever. You're not in the building. It's fine. It's the parking lot is also technically not the gym's property. So for the next like hour and a half, dude is walking around the parking lot, pacing, like mumbling to himself. I see people that are coming in, notice the dude, break wide of him. People that are leaving see him, break wide of him. And I'm like, okay, at least people are like smart about this. And they're not just going to like go right next to this dude who's obviously having either a bad trip or a mental break. And I'm like, okay, well, at least it's over. At least I can have my little space here. Um, and I had to go to the bathroom at a couple points during the night. I made it as fast as I possibly could. But I was still a little bit worried that he may have like seen me go into the back and then just like came in. Um but no issues. Had no issues for the night. Um and so closing time comes. I make my announcements. Everybody files out or until the last 3. Until the last 3. Yes, that is 100% the way to go about it, Brady. That is 100% the way to go about it. Um, so I knew 2 of the 3 of the last people who were leaving the gym. One of them always like 1 to 2 minutes after we close, we'll file out. The other one, very talkative, hadn't seen him in a long time. He'd been unemployed for 8 or 9 months, and he was very excited to tell me that he had finally gotten employment and was telling me about it. And then the third guy, the guy that I didn't know, leaves, leaves out the door that doesn't actually close, which was fortuitous for him because he came back, he poked his head in, and he was like, "Hey man, I left my jacket in the locker room. Can I go and grab that real quick?" I was like, "Yeah, man." I was still talking with the other member, and I was like, "Yeah, man, no worries. Go grab it real quick. You're all good. You're all good." Um, Plus, I knew that there was still the other guy who was still in there. So jacket dude walks past. I see the other dude who's normally a little bit late start walking out, and then stop and realize he forgot something. So he turns around and goes back. Like, still at this point, I'm like, hey, it's totally fine. I don't have any place to be super fast after this. Um, just talking with the other guy, very happy that he got a job. Um, and like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, everybody shuffles out. Um, I'm like, all right, cool. End of the night. Let's go take a look around. Make sure that there's nothing like crazy out of place or anything like that. I don't want to leave a mess for the opener because I also open and it really bothers me when I come in and the gym is just like in complete disarray and I'm like, well, now I've got to spend 40 minutes cleaning the place up, which is what happened on Saturday, but we'll get there. So I go around, check everything. For the most part, everybody picked everything up, which was fantastic, and I was like, wonderful, truly, like this saves me so much time. Go check the locker rooms, go through everything, check the back pool area that's closed, by the way. It's closed, it's shut down, it's been shut down since 2020. um and we're hopefully getting it renovated this year. It'll become a turf area. It'll be really nice. It'll be really fucking nice. But so check through there, all good. Go check through the women's locker room, all good. Check both saunas just to make sure that nobody's passed out and dying in there. Um, Come back out, go grab keys, Turn off the music, turn off the cinema, come back up, shut down the first computer. Door closes in the back of the gym. Fuck. So I'm like, okay, maybe I was right. Maybe homeboy did sneak back into the gym. So, um, doing what I do, I grab a 5 pound dumbbell. Now I am trained. I am a second degree black belt in Taekwondo. I am not at the base level when it comes to street fighting. I have been in fights before. So I'm not like super worried. But I know that I didn't check the family bathroom. So I'm like, shit. All right, let's go. So I walk back there and I'm like 5, 10 steps away from the family bathroom. I hear the door to the pool area close. Okay. So I turn, walk on over there. I don't know, 30, 40 feet away from it. My entire body goes ice cold. I'm like, okay, this is some like serious like innate like human like biological response to something. Something's off. Something's really off. I'm like, okay. Uh what do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do now? All right. So, assuming that I have to run it after somebody, I don't want my phone in my pocket because right now my phone doesn't have a case and it's a fold, so it's an expensive phone. I don't want it falling out, cracking. So I set it down on a machine and I go, okay, here we go. Go over to the door, tear it open, immediately just like yell, like fucking like guttural, like, yo, who the fuck is in here? Um, no response. I don't hear any movement. And this is in a very open area. Like footsteps echo. Nothing. Full body chill still. Check the small pool that does have a little covering over it. Go back, check the supply closet. Check the custodial area. Empty. Go back through the men's locker room. Empty. Pass through the women's locker room again. Empty. Check the family bathroom. Empty. I go back up to the front, shut down the second computer, gather all my stuff, get the fuck out of there. Uh, that place gives me the creeps at night. That place gives me the creeps at night.